I got the cat. Here's Dewey. Oh, she's not happy today. Doesn't like being confined. Say hello. Say hello. I say hello there. Well, anyway, now we let you off. What are you going to do now? Here. I got the cat a pouch thing. You know, a thing to lie on. And I let her stay down somewhere around the kitchen. You have to let her in. She's very clean. Very, very clean. But I got her, here, say another hello there. Wait, don't run yet. Say hello. Say hello to them. Hello. Oh, by my word, would she catch a mouse? Oh, she's the best mouse I ever seen. She's about 2-year-old. Anyway, I got her a pouch thing to lie in. And something happened. I had to go somewhere. And I turned it upside down when I was away. And what did she do? Only climb in under it. And instead of lying in the pouch, she has it over her that she can stick her head out. And she is like a blanket. She's like a blanket. In any event, several renovations going on. I think everyone's very busy. I see everyone out doing wee jobs and things. And it's good enough weather for that. And the nights are cutting in. The days are now shorter than the nights. And this is chat on prices. Anyway, I have the door off of the kitchen because I want to give it a renovation. And one of the problems was with it, there's 2 long panes. There's 2 tall, long panes. And they tend to get broke. I don't know whether it's a slams over the wind or something hits it or something, because it really is a sort of a double as a farmhouse as well for doing jobs and all kinds of things going on. But I wanted to put perspex into them. I like that perspex. It's great in windows. If you had children playing football or that, if you put perspex in, they call it polycarbonate. They can kick the ball ahead all day long and it'll last forever. It's a great substance. But anyway, I decided I'd order 2 of them. And here's a company now that I asked. And the size of these 2 is, each one is, it's 45 1/4 by 11 1/8. 45 1/4 inches tall by 11 1/8. And I have that converted to metric, but there's no need. You'll understand the inches better. So it's a 45 by 11 inches. And I wanted 2 of them. And I wanted 6 mil. 6 mil, because a wee bit of insulation to it. And that it's as good as glass, really. But anyway, the price of that for the 2 of them is 600 plus VAT. I make that 800. It's 300 plus VAT at 23%. You can work that out for yourself. So almost 800, about 800 for 2 sheets. I think I can be leaving the glass alone. But isn't that unbelievable? I'm inclined to think I'll be able to buy a sheet. Now, I had in a house I wanted the garage window that I used for the workshop was getting broke because another thing would fly and I go through the window. And I put a perspex window in it, but I cut it out from one big sheet, bought one big sheet for about 70 euros and I cut it out, but it's not easy cutting it. But if you put a good board as a guide and get an angle grinder with a tin blade, you can cut it all right. It's not very, very, very nice looking, but so you won't see the edges anyway, because this has a surround to keep it in, a wooden moulding to keep it in. But isn't that unbelievable? 800 to fix the door. Just shows you about prices. I'd love to do some comparison on prices. They are definitely going up. And this is what the government's doing. They're printing money. It's the sign of a rogue state. America's at it. Canada's at it. Britain's at it. Ireland's at it. And I saw in the paper the other day where the county councils in the country have a bit of money for building houses. And they got them drafted up and got all done up and everything. And they put out to tender. Nobody wants to tender. And the problem is, if a builder says, I'll build that house for 200,000, there's no way of knowing what the prices will be when he gets up and down to work on it. So if he gives a year to build it, by the time the year is up, the prices could be going up 30%, and that could be his profit. They got no tenders. And that's one of the features of inflation. And during my course, they were trying to teach us that inflation's no harm. It doesn't matter much. I think it's unbelievable harm. It's a stupid thing. Sure, if inflation is all right, why don't they give a little machine, like a little machine to everyone that'll print off money, have a little handle on it, and put in, we'll say, paper, and then you put in a code and you press, and so when you want £100, €100, you print off your two €50 pieces. Notes, why not do that? Like, I mean, this is the stupidity of some people, but governments do it and they leave a mess. It never ends well. It never ends well when you print money. And Peter Schiff, the American economist, that's not Adam Schiff, he has a video online. I might link it, where how money becomes worthless. He reckons that, I mean, in America and here, it doesn't matter. I mean, €100 won't buy a loaf of bread in a few years' time. Now, remember again, when the Irish state came into being, if you had £33 and you lost it, or left it in a box and you couldn't find it, and someone found it today, it would only be worth £1. 23 in 1970 is only worth £1 now. That's the effect of inflation. It is stupid stuff. So how do investors do? Oh, we're getting 6%. Sure, at the rate of inflation, you'd want to be getting 20%. It's strange times. Comment underneath. I'm just having a kind of a chat here, folks. I appreciate everyone's point of view. I try to put a bit of logic to it. The world is truly mad. There's no doubt about it. And what will happen in the next while is only can be left guessing. Meanwhile, the cat is playing with something here and not in the least bit interested. Bye. We'll see you. Thank you very much.